Today I will introduce lug nuts for Ford. You see these lug nuts are all used on Ford. We have open end like this lug nuts, closed end like these nuts. Also we have one piece lug nuts like this one, and also we have two piece lug nuts like this one. Do you know the difference between them? Now let me introduce it. You see, if the lug nuts, the total length is 35. One piece lug nuts, the effective thread length is 28. If two piece lug nuts, the effective thread length is 34. So if you want the more effective thread length, you can choose the two piece lug nuts. You see, these lug nuts are used on F150, and these lug nuts are used on van, and these lug nuts are used on Focus. Also, we have different different colors. Like this one is zinc, this one is color zinc, this one is blacking, this is chrome finish. Also, we have other colors. Let me show it to you. This is chrome finish. This three is black color. You see. Do you know the difference between them? This is black chrome. This is black electrolytic. This is matte black. Firstly, the color fastness is different. Matte black is best, and the color bright is different. This is bright white. This is matte black, and the nature soft spray test is different. The black chrome could pass 96 hours nature soft spray test, and the black electrolytic only could pass 48 hours, and matte black could pass 200 hours nature soft spray test. This one and this one is other plating. We call it electrolytic. This is blue electrolytic. This is red electrolytic. For electrolytic, the color fastness is not very good. Also, it could pass 48 hours. This one is other plating called titanium. This is pink titanium. This is rainbow titanium. This is gold titanium. This is brown titanium. For titanium, it could pass 300 hours nature soft spray test. Also, the color fastness is best. If you want other platings, please leave a message to us. And for these three lug nuts, we have the whole set of the model. Also, it have a most favorable price. And if you want or interested, please leave a message to us. You see, this is chrome plating. The quality is zinc. Also, we have our own electrolytic production line. Now let me show you the electrolytic production line. Therefore, the plating quality is our biggest. Electric plating quality is our price. Only our factory has independent electric plating production line. We usually make 3 layers of nickel and 1 layer of chrome. and control the anti-rust performance over the product by detecting the thickness of a nickel layer and the tensional difference between each layer. Our chrome plating products can pass a nature source spray test for at least 72 hours and up to 418 hours. Our black chrome products can pass at least 300 hours of a nature source spray test. This is our black chrome lug nuts. Therefore, the plating quality is our biggest advantage. This nut is 6th grade. This nut is 10th grade. Do you know the difference between them? For 6th grade, we choose the material MLOHAL. For 8th grade, we choose the material 10B21. For 10th grade, we choose the material SCM435. If customer choose 8th grade and 10th grade, we will do heat treatment. Our treatment needs 72 hours. Firstly, the temperature needs to be 100 degrees to 150 degrees. Products will stay there for 12 hours, and then products will naturally cooling to normal temperature. The third, the temperature needs to be 300 degrees. Products will stay there for 12 hours, and then products will naturally cooling to normal temperature. The third, the temperature needed to be minus 300 degrees. Products will stay there for 12 hours, and then products will naturally cooling to normal temperature. Extreme hot and cold, the nuts will be stronger. You do heat treatment, the inner hull is green. If you don't do heat treatment, the inner hull is bright, like this. Please compare with them. You see, this is our lug bolts. For lug bolts, always have 8.8 grade, 10.9 grade, and 12.9 grade. But our factory only do 10.9 grade and 10.9 grade. Because 8.8 grade lug bolts can't ensure the safety over the hub. If customer choose our lug bolts for 10.9 grade, we choose the material SCM435, and for 12.9 grade, we choose the material SCM440. If customer choose 10.9 grade and 2.9 grade, both of them need to heat treatments. After heat treatments, the lug bolts will be stronger. Now let me show you our harness test for lug nuts. We take 8 grade lug nuts and put it to the table. Fix it. Then Spinning the disk, let the pointer aim at 0. C is equal to 0 in the machine. Push the handle. Push the handle again. After all this, we will get the last data. The text data HRC is 36.5. The international standard is HRC 2332. Our text data is better than standard. You see, this is text pointer. Next, let me show you the diagonal test. Take 8 grade lug nuts. Fix it. The two sides need to be fixed. Now, the two sides are stretched up and down at the same time. It is stretched 5 millimeters a minute. You see, the line is rising now. The data needed to up 79 kN. Then we can unload the box. The data needed to return below 50 kN. Then we can take the nut off. Now we can take the nut off. Now we will use go-no-go gauge to test. The go gauge can pass easily. The no-go gauge can stop at once. After the test, all thread is complete. 79 kN. The data is the max value of tension stress in the text. It needs to keep 50 seconds. For protect customers will help, we open a lot of different floor type wear lock. Let me show you some of them floor type. Is it beautiful? If you're interested in someone, please leave a message to us. For wear lock, we have 4 locks and 1 key, 4 locks and 2 key, 5 locks and 1 key, and 20 locks and 1 key. Also, you want other packages, please leave a message to us. And for packages of wear lock, we have disc with color cut. Let me show it to you. You can add your logo or company information on them. This is Puro one. Also, we have a color plastic box. The color could be black, orange, red, yellow, and so on. Also, you can add your logo on it. And then also you can add your company information on them. When customer choose our wire lock, we have a paper on it, you see. And one keys have a key code. When customers buy out wire week, and you can write the key code on them. If you use keys, please tell me the key code. You will get the right key to open your wire lock. Maybe customers want the lightweight lock nuts. At the same time, our aluminum lock nuts shine on the sketch. Now let me show you our aluminum lock nuts. This is our aluminum lock nuts. You can add your logo on it. For the aluminum lock nuts, it have lightweight. Also, the color fastness is best, and it will not rust. We can provide lots of different colors. Let me show you some of them. This is red. This is light blue. This is green. This is purple. This is gold. This is brown. This is deep blue. If you want other colors, please your message to us. For material of aluminum lock nuts, also we choose the material 6601 aluminum and 7075 aluminum. The strength of the 7075 aluminum is better than 6601. So maybe some customer will choose 7075 aluminum lock nuts to use on his racing cars. Maybe some customers want to choose lightweight lock nuts also while you want to high strength. Now at the same time, the titanium alloy lock nuts shine on the sketch. Now let me show you the titanium alloy lock nuts. This is our titanium alloy lock nuts. Is it beautiful, right? For titanium alloy lock nuts, it have lightweight, high strength, also will not rust. It have a lot of advantages, but only have one disadvantages. Do you know it? If you know, please leave a message to us. The only one disadvantage is price is most expensive because the titanium alloy are used only in place, so the price was most expensive. For the package of titanium alloy, also we use the sponge with color box. The sponge could protect the lock nuts. Also, the color box could be black, red, or other colors. Also, you can add your logo or company information on them. And if you want other colors or others, please leave a message to us. Now my past is all. Our workmate Tina will introduce the lock nuts for tutor. Welcome, Tina.
Hello, everybody. Let me introduce the lock nuts and lock nuts for Toyota series. Look at this disc. They are all types fit for the Toyota cars. Look, many typers, right? Okay, most popular typers are 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 typers. Look at this. Both typers fit for the IAV4, Camry, Wraith, also Corolla and Lexus. And this one is fit for the Prado and Corolla. And this one is fit for the Land Cruiser and the Sequoia. Yeah. Look at both typers. They are very similar, right? Okay. We take both from here to here. You can look at these both typers. They're very similar, right? Can you guess what different of them? Okay, this one is two-piece typer, and this one is sorry, excuse me. This one is one-piece typer, and this one is two-piece typer. Two-piece typer is combined nuts and the wedding cap together. Yeah, the cap is very strong and firm, and even it is pierced with a knife bar, the cap will not fall off. Yeah, and the second difference of them are the effective thread length. They are totally 37 millimeter and with fret seat. And this one-piece effective thread length is 30 millimeter, and the two-piece typer's effective thread length is 36 millimeter. Maybe you cannot understand clearly, so I will show you the photo. Can you see this? Like this photo, they are totally 35 millimeter, and this one is one-piece typer. Effective thread length is just shorter 7 millimeter than its total length, and this two-piece typer just shorter 1 millimeter than its total length. Can you see clearly? Okay. So you can choose the correct type as a request. Second, we will focus on the grade for the Toyota lug nuts. See here, there is a different grade and different material, also Rockwell harness and guarantee load. We have 3 kinds of grade: 6 grade, 8 grade, and 10 grade. Different thread, different material, different Rockwell harness, and guarantee load. And based on the same grade, for example, 10 grade, different thread lengths with different guarantee load. Can you see here? They're different. And this one is this. So we not only do the tester for the harness and Rockwell and the guarantee load by ourselves, but also send to the third party to do the testing too, such as TUV, SDS, also anti-fatigue testing too. Okay, I forgot one thing. Look at those nuts. Can you see third difference? Okay, this one is with T and this one without T. What means T? T means heat treatment. Why do this process? Because this process will reduce the height. This process will reduce the plasticity of the high convection enhance. Okay. Our heat treatment needed to do 72 hours. The first, the temperature will be 100 to 150 degrees, then put there 12 hours neutral cooling to the normal temperature. Secondly, the temperature will be minus 300. Second, the temperature will be 300 degrees, then put there 12 hours again, neutral cooling to the normal temperature. Thirdly, the temperature will be minus 300, then put there 12 hours, and the neutral recover to the normal temperature. After extreme and hot and colder, product will be very stronger. Yeah, that's why we do the heat treatment. Okay, let me focus on the surface treatment. Look at this beautiful disc. It's white. This one is our most popular type, chrome coating type, and this it passed 72 hours neutral salty spray testing, and both look at those three types finish. This one is, we call it black chrome, and this one is black electrophoretic, and this one is matte black. What difference are they? Okay, first the difference is brightness. This one is more bright, and this is in the middle, and this is totally matte black. And second, the difference is color fastness. Both black and matte black are very good, but this one it is paint, so the color is easy to peel off. So when you choose it, you just then another advantage of this is price is very good. The third difference is the anti-rust performance. It passed 96 hours neutral salty spray testing, and it passed 300 hours neutral salty spray testing, and it passed 48 neutral salty spray testing. And here, focus on those two nuts. This is blue electrophoretic, and this is red electrophoretic. Look at this, so beautiful, right? Can you take one? Now, let me focus on those four nuts. They are all titanium coating, and we call it pink titanium. This is the neutral, this is the rainbow titanium. Also, we call it new chrome, and this is gold titanium. This is gray titanium. So bright are they. Look at this, beautiful, right? Maybe your girlfriend like it. And this one is new chrome coating, also call it rainbow titanium. Very shiny and cool, right? Okay, let me focus on our chrome coating. Most clients will choose it. Okay, look at this. All chrome coating is consistent of 3 layers nickel, 1, 2, 3 layers nickel, and one layer chrome. And the semi-bright nickel is 30 to 20 mil, and bright nickel is 30 to 21 mil, and nickel sealing is 2 to 4 mil. Chrome thickness is 0.2 to 0.5 mil. Total plating thickness is more than equal and more than 28 mil, and we promise all the chrome products past 72 to 200 hours salty spray testing. Okay, here I will take the SGS report. I will show you. Look at this. Yeah, this is our product with the chrome coating. After 100 hours neutral salty spray testing, there is no visible change. And this is photo after testing 120 hours. So it passed, and from SGS report. Okay, continue. We will focus on the well lockers for the Toyota series. Wait a while. Look at this. We have 5 cans of Welllocker typers fit for the Toyota. Fulfilling the customer safety concerns and requests, Hongshen produced 5 cans of Welllock systems for the Toyota series that fasten wheels at the same time protecting them from thief. Yeah, look this. This one is A type, auto pattern type. This one is B type, tuner pattern type. This one is C type, auto pattern plus spinning sleeve. This one is D type, tuner pattern plus spinning sleeve. And this one is E type, tuner pattern plus revolving hanks. Yeah. Many clients will ask which typers are more durable to use. Can you guess? Okay, my answer is A and C. Why? Because B and D and E typers pattern is very narrow, and the dappers pattern is not so deep. Then the pattern is easy to transform and damage. So when you force it and use it 2 times, it will transform and damage. Okay, many clients will ask why A and C. You choose A and C because A and C typer just avoid such problems. The dappers of the pattern is too long, and the pattern's bearing area of the pattern is so large. That's why I choose A and C. And many clients will ask another question: which typers are more anti-thief, have more anti-thief performance? My answer is C and D and E. Why? Because C and D, I will show you on the photo. Look at this photo. Because C and D with a fixed free spinning sleeve, which will spin when you try to move it on the ply, with a ply. Okay, placed on a wheel, it is nearly impossible to remove the lock without the prop key. Okay, 360 rotating ring enhance anti-thief application. That's why we choose C and D. And how about E type? Let me explain for you. Okay, these E typers, same reason. Can you see? When I move this top hex, the pattern is not move. Okay, only our key can open it. So we choose C and D and E. Okay, every locker needs a special key for installation and remove. So all lockers same too. Look at this. Focus on this key. The key and the lock fit perfectly, neither tight nor loose. There's no gap between each other. Okay. Every key have a unique key code on the top. It is easy to easy to identification and replacement. So we recommend clients, if you order, we recommend you order 2 keys. When you lose one, you still have another one, like this, like those. Wait a while. Like this packing, those packings. Can you see? They are all 4 lock nuts with 2 keys. Focus on these beautiful packing books, plastic books. The color can be other colors like red, blue, black, white, etc. Also, we all have orange colors with another big books. And you also can add your logo and website or any information on the front side and the back side. Okay, most important thing is we have a secret in these books. I will show you. Look at this one is very important thing. We call it the key code card. You can write the correct key code on it. This correct key code on it. And when you lose all keys, you just find this key code card and call us. We will send you your correct one and help you open your locks, right? Very important. You can put it well in your car somewhere. And how about this yellow ring? Why use this yellow ring? This yellow ring, like a tour guide, help us match the key and the lock more quickly. You see? Yeah. Do you like it? Okay, second one is this blister packing. 4 lockers plus 2 key, or 5 lockers plus 1 key. You can just change by yourself. I will open it for you. Look at this. 2 keys. Also, you can change this one key and add this lock, 1 lock, and become 5 lockers plus 1 key. This type is very special. It can stand on the desk, right? You also can add your information on the front type and the back side. Can you see? Also, we can customize different color cards for you. Also, this one is another blister packing. This one is cheaper, so many clients will choose it. Do you like it? You also can add your information and a website and others on the front and the back side. Okay, final. We also have some original lock set for Toyota. I will show you. Excuse me, wait while. Okay. This one is fit for Toyota. Original lock set. They have 10 different patterns. If you tell me your car is not Toyota, your car is a BMW or Volkswagen or Benz, no problem. We also have all types for all cars, all different cars. You can choose it from our catalog. If you like it, just leave message here. We will send you information, send you e-catalog right now. Okay. Every system, as you know, we have 5 kinds of system for Toyota wheel lockers. Every type of system have many patterns, and every pattern have 4 changes like this. Look at this. There are many patterns for different for Toyota series cars. And for example, this one is turtle pattern. We also have 4 changes. Can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4 changes. They looks very similar. Maybe you cannot identify them by eyes. No problem. Just use our key to distinguish them. very quickly. You can see. Okay. Finally, we will introduce Magic lug nuts for Toyota series. Why we call it Magic? Because it is combined steel and aluminum. The cap is aluminum and it is made by 7075 aluminum, very light and strong. Yeah, you can add your information and logo and thread on it. And the steel is SCM 435 material. It's very strong. Yeah. Why we call it Magic? Because this can change different combined both advantages, lightweight and very strong. Yeah. It's perfectly used for the racing cars. And the cap can be sharp top and flat top. Okay, and others also can be different. This one is pink, and this is purple, gold, and blue, and rainbow. We also call new chrome. And this one is pink. This one is red. Also, we have orange, and dark blue. Also, also brown, eccentric. Just leave message here. What colors do you like? Okay. Okay, my part is over now. Let our colleague Leo will introduce advantage for the chrome plating, and Joy will introduce wheel spacers and the sample room for you. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, this is Leo from Foundation, and long time no see. Next, I will introduce our unique advantages, the electroplating quality, and the potential difference for you. And my customers told me that the wheel lug nuts they purchased usually have two problems. The surface is very easy to rust and peel off. And we will first see these pictures. Could you see it? This surface is very easy to peel off, and when we use our fingers to touch with it, we will feel that the surface is very easy to peel off. And do you also have the same problem? You can see these pictures. When you use the wheel lug nuts in your daily life, you can see it is very easy to rust, right? So, do you know what's the problem causes? Can you guess? Can you tell me your guess? Or maybe yes, that's why. That's the electroplating quality, and the potential difference is not up to standard. So, how we should control the electroplating quality and the potential difference? We usually have three methods: the CSS test, the CSS test, and the NSS test. The NSS test means the natural source free test. We usually use these three methods to testing the electroplating quality and the potential difference. So, but these three methods will cost us a lot of time, even 1 or 2 days. So our company has instrument to testing the electroplating quality and the potential difference for about 5 to 10 minutes. And next, I will introduce how we were testing. We will first see these pictures. Can you see it? We will first use the KT2 to react with the chromium layer. And when the KT2 reaches the nickel layer, the first chemical reaction will be finished. And when the first chemical reaction be finished, we will going on the second chemical reaction. We will first use the KT10 to react with the nickel layer. And you see, we usually have 3 nickel layers. So the second chemical reaction contains about 3 chemical reactions. And next, I will introduce our electroplating layer for you, and we will first see these pictures. We all know the main material for the wear lug nuts is for the steel. Can you see this steel? And the first layer is a nickel layer. The name is the Seymour bright nickel layer. The second layer is a bright nickel layer, and the fourth layer is high sulfur nickel layer. And the last layer is usually for the chromium layer. And also, if you want the red one, the blue one, the purple one, we can all meet your needs. So just tell me what your needs. And we all know the chrome layer is usually for the declination, and the nickel layer is usually for the production. So if you want your wear lug nuts to use for a more long time, you should make the nickel layer more thick, you know. And many customers also have the problem that they didn't understand what does the potential difference mean. And next, I will introduce our potential difference for you. Could you see these pictures in my hand? And on my left hand, this one has a potential difference, and on my right hand, this one has no potential difference. Could you tell me which one will make our surface more stronger and not very easy to peel off and rest? Could you tell me your guess? If you think on my left hand one, you can print 1, and if you think on my right hand one, you can print 2. Could you tell me your guess? You can print 1 or 2 in our live show, and welcome for your watching. Okay, yeah, I now see many customers print 1 on our live show, and you see the chromium layer, high sulfur nickel layer, bright nickel layer, Seymour bright nickel layer, and steel. These layers is fixed with together, but there's no potential difference one. The layer by layer just put with together. How to understand it? So to see easily, we usually use our 10 fingers to fix with together. You see, if you use our 10 fingers to fix with together, it is not very easy to make all of them. But if we put our 2 hands to put with together, if we want to make all of them, it is very easy. So you know what does the potential difference mean now? Okay, next we will see the video for how we testing the potential difference and the electroplating layer. We will see the whole progress of the experiment.
Now let's start our experiment. And first, this is our instrument, and this one is the KG2 to reactor with the chromium layer, and this one is KG10 with the nickel layer. Okay, later we will read the date from this computer for the thickness, for the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now our workers will first fix our wear lug nuts on the instrument. Then we will put the KG2 to react with the chromium layer. And when the KG2 reaches the nickel layer, the first chemical reaction will be finished. Okay, now let's start the chemical reaction. Can you see? There's a line moved very smoothly. This means the first chemical reaction has been finished. And when the line has an upwards, this means the first chemical reaction has been finished. And the whole experiment will cost us about 10 more minutes. But if you choose the wear lug nuts from other manufacturers, the whole experiment will only cost about 3 to 4 minutes. That's because our thickness is very thick and our potential difference is controlled very well. Okay, now we see the first chemical reaction has been finished because the line has upwards, and now we can read the date. Can you see? The thickness is 0.52 millimeter, and this one is the thickness for the chromium layer. Okay, now we will start the second chemical reaction. We first will use the distilled water to wash the instrument. And when we finish the washing, we will put the KG10 to react with the nickel layer. And just like I introduced to you, the nickel layer has 3 layers: the bright nickel layer, the semi-bright nickel layer, and high sulfur nickel layer. So this chemical reaction will have 3 times. Okay, now we start the second chemical reaction. Okay, now we see the line has moved very smoothly. This means the second chemical reaction has been finished. Okay, we should be more patient because usually we use 3 methods to testing the thickness of the layer and the potential difference. That is the NSS test. The NSS test, the name is the natural source free test, and the CSS test and the CASS test. These 3 tests will cost us about several days or even 100 hours. This will waste us a lot of time and energy. So if you just use our instrument, it costs us about 10 more minutes. And we can read the date to see the thickness and the potential difference is up to standard or not. If not, we can remake the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts. And later I will show you our standard for the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now we see the line has moved very smoothly, and this means now the KG10 has reacted with the bright nickel layer, and later when the line has upwards, this means the KG10 has reached the semi-bright nickel layer. And later we can see whether this wear-lock nut is up to standard or not. Okay, now we see the line has upwards. This means the first chemical reaction has been finished and the second chemical layer has begun. The KG10 now reached the semi-bright nickel layer. And you know, the chrome layer is usually for decrimination and the nickel layer is usually for production. So the nickel layer thickness is usually more important for the whole produce our wear-lock nuts. The surface is not very easy to rest or peel off. And many customers told me that they didn't understand the potential difference very well. And you know, the potential difference can make our surface more firmer and more stronger, and it can delay our crashing time. So control the potential difference is also very important. Like I just explained it for you. Control the potential difference where it's just like our 10 fingers to fix with together. This means to make out of our hands is not very easy. And if you didn't control the potential difference very well, it's just like 2 hands to put with together. And 2 hands to put with together, it is very easy to make out of them. So control the potential difference where is very important for the whole electroplating. That can make our surface not very easy to rest and easy to peel off. Okay, you see now the line has upwards and moved very smoothly, and later the second chemical layer will be finished, and we can read the date and type it, and to see whether it's up to standard or not. And you know, usually the standard for the potential difference is 120 to 180, and later we can see whether the potential difference is up to standard or not. And you know, the potential difference is usually very important for the whole electroplating. It can make our surface not very easy to rest and not very easy to peel off. It can delay our crashing time, and you can use the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts for a very long time. This one will be very helpful for the whole purchase when you for the whole progress when you purchase the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts, even from our factory or other manufacturers. So you see, if we need the good quality for the electroplating, we should make the thickness more thick, and the potential difference should up to standard. Okay, now the whole second chemical reaction has been finished. Now we can read the date. Our workers now choose the date. We first choose the lowest point and the highest point to see the thickness. And we can see this computer. The hole thickness is 40.8 millimeter. And the CMOS bright nickel layer thickness is 25.2 millimeter. And the bright nickel layer thickness is 15.6 millimeter. And the hole thickness is 42.1 millimeter. And later we can read the standard. Okay, now we will read the potential difference. It is 177.29. And just like I say, the standard is 120 to 180. So this one is up to our standard. Okay, now the whole experiment has been finished, and our workers will pick up of the well-lug nuts and show it to you. Could you see? There's a small little hole on the top of the well-lug nuts. Can you see there's a small little hole? And when we use our fingers to touch with it, we will feel it there's a small little hole. This means we rarely do this experiment just now to testing the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now this is the whole progress for our experiment.
Okay, now in the video, I just introduce the standard for the electroplating and the potential difference. And next, we will see what's the standard for these layers for this time, and we will see it. Okay, we will first see the CMOS bright nickel layer should be 13 to 20 millimeter, and the bright nickel layer should be 13 to 21 millimeter, and the nearest and the nickel sealing should be 2 to 4 millimeter. The chrome thickness should be 0.2 to 0.5 millimeter. The total planting thickness should be more than 28 millimeter. And just now I mentioned the NSS test. The name is the natural source free test. We usually should pass more than 72 hours to 200 hours. And if you can choose the black chrome one, the NSS can even pass more than 500 hours. So if you want to make your well-lug nuts use for a more long time and the surface is not very easy to peel off and rest, you should make the thickness, you should make the layer more thick and control the potential difference up to standard. And that's all for my today's introduction. And next I will invite my colleague Joey to introduce the well spacers and the introduction for our company for you. And we will see you the next time. Bye bye.
Hi, this is Joey, and thanks for your watching today. Today I will introduce the wheel spacers, and I believe that before introduction, like the wheel, like nuts, like bolts, wheel locks, and our electroplating, you will have a certain understanding of our products. If you have any questions, you can leave us some messages on our live stream, or you can also contact us. We will give you our contact information, and also you can also follow us on YouTube channel. We have 1 or 2 new video on our 1 or 2 video will upload our new on our YouTube channel. So you will catch our new promotion or our new products. So if you have interested in our products, please follow us. And now let me back to our wheel spacer, which is also our 2023 hot selling products. You see, this is our wheel spacers. We have many colors besides these, the blue and red. We also have the black, gold, purple, and also silver, and also some matte black, this color. So let me show you how the view spacers looks like on the view spacers. This is the view spacers installed on the view hubs, and you see this is the pictures the before and after the installation. You will find the obvious difference between the before and after is the tires are wider. The wheel spacers can improve the wheel spacer can reduce the body roll and also can improve the tires lateral grip. And the car are more even loading, which can lead a better car handling and also a faster acceleration out of the corner. See, and now I will show you how we produce the wheel spacer, and you will find the material, our production process in this video, and also you will find how we packed them, all these details. Please.
First, we need to prepare the material, the real aluminum bars, 6061 or 7075 aluminum. Then cutting it into the raw material disc. This is always depends on the thickness as you need. Second, we process the raw disc into the general shape. In this process, it needs 1,600 tons of forging strength. And the 6061 and 7075 are quite different in this process. 6061 only need 1 time forging, but because 7075 is harder, it always needs 2 times forging, which can make it finished. It needs forging, then softens by heating and forging. Then we will get the general shape of the 7075 aluminum. And we also need to cut the extra side pieces, including the chamfering and the dipper frame. You will get the final general shape. This is 6061. And this is 7075. And the third, all spacers need to go through the heat treatment. 6061 need 2 or 3 hours, and 7075 always need 4 to 6 hours. And then they need natural cooling to 0 degree in 12 hours in a closed environment to make it the highest durability. And after the heat treatment, we need finish machining according to the drawing paper, including the PCD, CB sizes, and also the bolt holes and the stamps. This produced process is produce the bolt holes. And they also need repeatedly produced in CNC machine. We need to make it the most smooth and without any turning marks. And after the final machining, they will go to the oxidation to anodize the colors. And after all this production process, there are only some customization left, like the laser marking. And stamping the studs. And after all these, the wheel spacers will go packing. In this process, we need to make sure all our workers wear the gloves to avoid the dust on the wheel spacers. And we also put the sleeves on the bolt because we have two pieces in one box. We need to avoid the scratcher with each other. This is a whole produce process of our wheel spacers. Thanks for your watching.
Thanks for you watching our production process of our wheel spacers. I believe that you may have an understanding of our products, but maybe you still have some questions. Is that why I buy it from your factory? Why didn't I buy it from others? Actually, we still have some advantages. The first is our materials. I believe that in the previous video, you may notice that all our wheel spacers are made of 6061 or 7075 aluminum. 6061 is the most used in the wheel spacers, and 7075 has a higher strength, which is mostly used in the aircraft, in the construction of the aircraft. If you want a higher performance, you want a better performance, I believe that 7075 is always your best choice. But no matter 6061 or 7075, all our wheel spacers are made of the real aluminum with the real cold forged, which is not the casting. The biggest difference between the casting and the forging is that the casting the casting may have the difference between the casting and the forging is that the forging will not change or break the construction of the aluminum. But the casting have a little risk of break in your usage. So I think that in your purchase you need to confirm that your wheel spacers are made of the real aluminum with the real cold forged. And after the heat treatment, the wheel spacers will have the highest durabilities, which have no hidden danger of cracking during usage. This is our first advantage, is our material. The second is that in this previous video, you may notice that our wheel spacers need to repeatedly produce in our CNC machine, which we need to make sure all our wheel spacers have no turning marks, and all our bolt holes have the highest accuracy. You see, you will find the surface is really smooth with no turning marks. But let me show you the spaces from other factories. You will see there is some obvious turning marks on it. First, it's not beautiful. The second is because it has turning marks, the surface treatment is not that good, which can lead to the rusting for the wheel spacers. And due to the second advantage, which make our third advantage successful, is our oxidation. After the soft anodize of the color on the wheel spacers, you will find that all our wheel spacers color is really vivid and have the most anti-rust performance. See, it's not easy to rust, so the CNC machine, which needs the repeatedly producing in it, is very important for the wheel spacers. And last, which is also our most important advantage, is our wheel studs. I think if you are a retailer or a wholesaler, you may have this you may have this complaint from your customers, is maybe the wheel spacers, the wheel studs of the wheel spacers is broken in their usage. It is that because the hardness and the durability of the wheel studs is not that good. It's not enough for the wheel spacers. All our wheel studs are made of the real aluminum. All our wheel studs are made of the STM435 and STM440, which the mechanical performance can reach the 12.9 or 12.9 grade. We always refuse to use 40 CR because not only the hardness but also the durable is not enough in the 10.9 grade required. If we used in the 10.9 grade required hardness, it will have the risk of fracture in your usage. So we always use STM435 and STM440, not only the hardness but also the durability. And all our wheel studs, after the 72 hours heat treatment, it will have the highest durabilities for our wheel studs. And also the accuracy of our wheel studs is always the best. All our checker for our wheel studs is this professional checker. You see, all our wheel studs need to go through the go checker and not through the no-go checker. Let me show you. You see, all our wheel studs need to go through the go checker. And not through the no-go checker. This checker is always used in the Japan market because they need the most professional checker for the wheel studs or the wheel nuts. And after this advantage, we also have some customization for you choose. The first is our special note on the wheel spacer. You see? This is some special note on it. This note can increase the friction and can it can increase the friction and also can reduce the friction. And also, you see these laser marking. You can choose your company and the material and some sizes of the wheel spacer on it. You can customize any color you like the blue, red, black, and any sizes you need. You can send us the details, and we will give you some advice. This is a brief introduction of our wheel spacers. Maybe you still curious about our other items or some other products and some other production process or some details. I will show you our sample room video. You will find these details. Give me a second.
This is our office. And on our left hand is our meeting room. This is our sales department. And this is our sample room. You will find all kinds of our products in it. And on the right hand, you will find our display stand and also our lug nuts, bolts, locks, and wrench tools. And on the left hand is our package collection for wheel locks and Megan series. And this part is our wheel spacers. And this is our display stand. You will find that our aluminum lug nuts installed on the wheel hubs. And this part is our lug nuts, bolts, and locks. The first part is our lug nuts. You will find various types of lug nuts, including the cone seat, ball seat, open end, close end, hack lug nuts, flat with washer, extended lug nuts, and also our hot selling lug nuts, sublime lug nuts. And the second part is our lug bolts. You will find various surface treatment and sizes. And the third part is our wheel locks. We have many patterns like auto patterns and tuner patterns with or without sleeves. these are our wrench tool sets. We also accept customizations. And these are our original lock nut keys. We have a Mercedes, Audi, BMW, and Volkswagens. We also have other types. About the surface treatment for our lock nut keys, we have the chrome and the black electrophoretic. And these are our mounting cover lug nuts and bolts, including the steel lug nuts, aluminum, and titanium. This part is our steel lug nuts. We have various colors. You can choose the colors you want to decorate your cars. And these are our aluminum lug nuts. And this is titanium lug nuts. And the first part is our package collection for our wheel locks. The commonly used in the package is the plastic box and the blister package. And the packing pattern is also have the 4 locks with 1 key, 2 locks with 4 locks with 2 keys, and also 5 locks with 1 keys. We also accept the customization for the package of the wheel locks. And this part is our Megan series and also the aluminum lug nuts. This package collection is including the color box and the blister package. And most patterns are 20 with 1 key or 2 keys. These are mostly sold on the Amazon or eBay market. These are our display stand for our hot sales lug nuts, new products, and also fashionables. First, our hot sales, you will find it's the spec head with the Neo surface treatment. It has a good market in US or Canada. And these are our new products. It has the aluminum cap with the steel bottom, which is for the Toyota cars. And these are our fashionables, which is also known as the Megan series. The cap is aluminum and the bottom have the nuts and the bolts. It has the various patterns for the Megan series. And this part is our wheel spacers and wheel adapters. We have various sizes and various surface treatment. All our surface treatment is the soft anodized with the oxidation. The color is quite vivid. And these are our certifications, including the ISO 9001, TS1 16949, and SGS BB. These certification, these kind of the guarantee for your purchasing. This is our sample rooms, including most of our products.
This is our sample room. I think that that you already find that all kinds of our products. If you have interested, please leave us some messages, and we will also send you our sales contact information. They will answer your questions or make a quotation for you. And you can please follow us once we have the new video or some new promotion details information. We will send you details. So today, and thanks for watching. We will have another live stream next week. So if you have time, please follow us. See you next time. Bye.